Ever had that split-second feeling, like reality slips just a little? The room's the same, the people are the same, but something in your brain whispers, this isn't right. That's what these stories are about. Not ghosts, not monsters, but that quiet fracture in your world. When you realize you're the only one who notices it's broken. And the worst part? No one believes you. 3 stories. 3 moments where the truth slipped through and left something else in its place. Don't blink, because once it starts unraveling, you might not come back the same. My dad died in a house fire 6 months ago. It broke me. He was the one person who grounded me. After years of anxiety and depression. Since then, I've been drifting. Until one day, I check my phone, and there's a voicemail. From his number. Just static. Breathing. Then his voice. Kura, you weren't supposed to hear this, but you're not the real one. I thought it was a prank. Some sick joke. My therapist said it was grief hallucinations. But the calls kept coming. Always from unknown numbers. Always his voice. Saying things only he could know. I started digging. Pulled the home phone recordings from the night he died. All static. Until I isolated one buried frequency. His voice. She thinks she's you. Get out while you still can. Then I got one final voicemail. From my own number. I'm sorry. I had a switch. I couldn't let her stay in your body. I looked up and saw myself reflected in the dark window, smiling. Daniel moves into a rent-stabilized apartment in Manhattan. It's old but charming. Everything seems fine except the neighbor above never stops moving. Footsteps, dragging furniture, pacing. Every night, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. He tries to meet them. No one answers. Management says the unit's been empty for years. Daniel doesn't believe them. He starts recording the sounds, trying to track the patterns. Then he realizes it's mirroring him. The footsteps above follow him from room to room, lagging only a second behind. Always watching, always adjusting. One night, the ceiling above his bed creaks softly. He stares up, terrified, and the drywall shifts, just slightly, like something leaned in to listen. Daniel rigs a motion-sensitive camera on the ceiling. At 3:12 a.m., he finally gets a frame. A handprint, pressed against the glass lens. The next day, he plays the recording back. Except in the video, he's the one on the ceiling. Walking, watching, recording the version of him in the apartment below. Only one version of Daniel wakes up the next morning. He doesn't know which one it is. Cameron returns to his childhood hometown to help his mom move into a care facility. He hasn't been back in 20 years. Ever since a substitute teacher named Mr. Albright came to their 5th grade class for 1 week. And everything went wrong. At first, Mr. Albright seemed normal. But he asked strange questions. Do you ever feel like your parents aren't really your parents? If you could leave this life for a better version, would you? Then, 2 students disappeared. Officially, they moved away. Cameron never believed it. As he walks through the old school building, long closed and falling apart, he finds the classroom still intact. On the chalkboard, "Welcome back, Cameron." He turns, and Mr. Albright is standing there. Unaged, smiling. "Class isn't over yet. Not for you." Suddenly, Cameron remembers something he'd blocked for decades. He never left that classroom. His life since then, college, career, everything, was a projection, a test. Something Albright created. "You passed," Albright says, but she didn't. Cameron hears a scream. His mother's voice. From down the hallway. He runs. He escapes. Or thinks he does. Until he wakes up back at his childhood desk. The chalkboard now says, "Retry, 257. What if your memories weren't yours? What if your body wasn't either? In the next episode, we explore 3 new stories about stolen lives, fractured minds, and the cost of learning the truth. And remember, if something feels off in your world, there's probably a reason. Check your voicemail. Good night.